Hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where we have made a decent reputation for ourselves so far down on Monarch. We've travelled, I think, most of this map now, and we've met ourselves the somewhat corporate faction. I'm not entirely sure if we're still linked in with all of the actual corporate interests who allegedly pulled away from the world. Got a good reputation over in Amber Heights with the Iconoclasts, the more free-thinking radical faction, who we've learnt they're, or at least one of their leaders, in the past at least, has made some questionable decisions in that he let some pirates in who then murdered a bunch of innocents. So, that one was a bit peculiar. Yeah, it didn't seem the most remorseful. He was like, oh yeah, like, I wouldn't do it again. But no, he didn't seem remorseful at all. And I'm not sure how I feel about him. However, their other leader is going to get back to us at some point, apparently. So we'll see how that works eventually. For now, we don't need to concern ourselves. We're not in their faction. So we will ignore them and presume it is all okay. Yeah, next thing we're doing today, try and make sure I'm facing the right direction. We need to go southwest to follow this road. Yeah, we're gonna go try and do some stuff for the sublight salvaging people. The leader of their... I want to say leader of their camp. I don't know if it's actually the leader. But somebody wants me to go manage Canning Factory, I believe it was. Where, yeah, someone's making a lot of money off of, I believe it was Borscht beans? Which I believe is sausages as Borscht. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it is. Yeah, we were to try and convince a person to leave so that this leader can take over the factory. Yeah, we're going to need to see quite how that goes. So imagine it's not going to be a case of us just kindly asking. It's either we sabotage it and then they leave because they don't have a choice, or we maybe use a bit more force to get them to leave.
This place smells worse than the back
But
base.
maybe we'll just talk them out of it. We'll see. I've got decent charisma, so there is a chance I can convince them to just stand out. It is restricted access. Any of you willing to talk to me? No. And I would assume I'll drop a very quick save. There's not like a way around the back. If that is restricted, we need disguise. I don't know what disguise we'd need. Is the largest issue. It's mentioned we can maybe get in through the sewers. But I was hoping there's someone we could talk to. However, it's looking like potentially no. There isn't anyone to talk to. I think we need to go possibly down there. There, we've got a lookout. Someone else in the back over there. Let's take out the mechanical. There we go. And, you know, I think we've got that person. This looks to be working out. You know, no, it's not. That ringleader took on both Vicar Max and Felix. You two should be ashamed of yourselves. There's 2 against 1. They've got decent armor on them. It's terrible. Terrible showing from them. I'm ashamed of them. They should be doing better than that. I've given them good equipment. Cannot believe this. I've been let down. Yeah, that aside, I'm still looking for another alternate way in. And it's not immediately presenting itself. I'm assuming if there is a sewer entrance, it's most likely going to be... do I need to kill that guy? Not really, but I will anyway. Yeah, no, if there's going to be a sewer entrance, I'll be down by the water. I know I saw there was a waterfall. Just shoot the plasma. Is that us? Pretty much. It's pretty much us. There's the stalker. Good stuff. Yeah, because I want the toss ball card, which these guys often have. Get 2 of them. Extra worthwhile in that case. I don't know why they keep having them. But it's worth it, probably. At some point, someone's going to care. And then I'll have all of the cards. I've got no idea when that would be. And I'll be honest, I don't know if it'll even be worthwhile. I'm just hopeful, you know? I'm just hopeful. Not really a lot around here, though. You know, I'd kind of hoped there'd be a way in. I guess I do need to go by the sewer entrance. That's a little upsetting. I'd hoped I'd be able to do a slightly cleaner job of it. Yeah, scouting out, we have you, and I believe someone who ran off up that way. Yeah. So, kill 1. Kill 2. Kill 3 of them. And kill the last one. There we go. This is just such a powerful way to open a fight. Like, assuming it's not a high-leveled fight, you just incinerate everyone. Like, they don't stand a chance at all. Like, they're just dead. I don't know exactly why it seems to be so powerful. Man to queen and such. I'll be honest, don't need to mess with them. But I'm tempted to see what's up there, so we'll maybe mess with them another time. But now we're focused on this. Which...
Oh, no. No.
What's happened? You okay, Max?
As always, I am at your disposal. What are we contemplating
He
today?
seems okay. Okay, sure. That's fine. I don't know what he was against. Is this someone he cared about? No, it's just an iconoclast. I'm confused. What was he so staunchly against? I thought maybe this would be where the sewer entrance was, if he was having a voice line and just didn't want to go into sewers. But apparently not. I do follow the waterfront. I think, yeah, we can walk through this. That would be the sewer entrance, right? Nice, easy lockpick. What have we got? I'm not sure what we'll have in here. I mean, presumably, like, maybe sprats? Do you have rabid sprats in the sewer? It's the closest thing we have to rats. Which is why I'm thinking it would make sense. And okay, this is dangerous, potentially. I believe this is silenced, so it should be fine. I drop a quick save because I do not have the ID cartridge. Those pigs aren't the things being flagged as hostile. No. Something else. Be cautious, there is somebody there. Be cautious, be careful. What I want is... Okay. If I had more medical knowledge, I would be able to over-medicate by a substantial amount the cysty pigs. For now, inventory log. Okay, They went from making nothing to making a lot. And then data corrupted for present lots. Okay. Someone was making their way around. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey Shy, good to see you. Good to see you. I am currently doing covert operations. I am hoping to find an ID cartridge. There's not anyone up there. No, that is ID cartridges. ID cartridge in there? No. No, there isn't. Yeah, hope you're doing good, Shy. Hope you're doing good. And tomorrow, we get ourselves Silk Song. So Silk Song's going to be fun. I'll be streaming that on Friday, hopefully. If all things go as planned. You got people down there. Got mechanical sentries. Big door could be of use. That's the person right out there. It sounds like a mechanical sentry. Yeah, fair enough, Shank. If it's not your kind of game, don't feel you have to sit around. That's all good. Fine. Close that. What have we got here? We've got financial records. Greetings, authorized manager. The king would like to remind you to please record the day's production cycle numbers and promptly return to work, or I'll see you for dinner. You sister next sack of blood clots. How kind. Not gonna watch you play Silk Song? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I don't blame you. What we've got here. Cans produced and net gains and all of that. I mean, we're making a lot of money. But I can edit the financial record. There we go. Is that all I had to do? I think that's all I had to do. Let me get myself a lovely level up then. Inspiration, finally, to 60. I get better bonuses from my companions. I quite like to get my... I think... Medical and science, I'd like to get to 50 is next for any skill checks that come up regarding that. Perks? What do I want for a perk this time? I think I wanted the armor bonus, didn't I? Felix, you... I want to get you into the toss ball stuff, so we give you that. Vicar Max? What do you want? Is trick shot his skill? Yes. Do you want that to ignore armor? Maybe? I guess, sure. Why not? You know, that's completely fair not wanting spoilers, Shy. I can't say I blame you at all. I think, for the most part, I wouldn't want to have spoilers as well. If I'm wanting to go into this tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, Friday. Because it looks like it's going to be fun. I just want to discover it as I go. I've not even watched, like, the trailer or anything.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated.
That's bad.
We've
Bye.
got trouble. Everyone all right?
I mean, they didn't like that. But I'm fine. I'm surprised he detected me as I came out. I thought they didn't have hearing as mechanical sentries. That's alright. There's an employee who didn't notice anything. I want to find an ID card. I'm gonna keep the mistake of having had to kill that sentry. But where is there an ID cartridge? There ought to be one somewhere. Right? A plasma carbine. Is this, line shift reports, old files? Don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry your decision making. Which inadvertently, unfortunately, stoked your ire at me for rushing. But now, everything I feared is coming to pass. CMP's abandoned Monarch, and the others. The factory is in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2-bit carts for ages owed. Which means I can't pay rent. Aggie. Let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. I know how you titter away whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plummeting the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. Next Saturday scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it. I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll either have your answer at last. Or, sorry, if you do, then I'll have your answer at last. Not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting, yeah, for a month on end. See the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in the heart, if not body. Bits. Okay. So basically these people just kept working. Despite the fact they were just not getting paid anymore. Where on earth would there be an ID cartridge? There has to be one somewhere, right? Like, sure, restricted access and whatnot. I'm already aware I'm in here, and actually this part itself isn't restricted. Huh. This part is safe. Now that surprises me. That door is sealed. I have a feeling I know which door that leads to. I'm not convinced there's a cartridge. I wanted to, you know, actually stealth around properly and have my stealth cartridge for stealth reasons. Can I steal off of you? I think I can try. No, sadly he doesn't have a cartridge for his ID. We've been in there. That was the records I edited. I don't know where there would be a cartridge for this. That's a shame, because I was kind of wanting to have a look, you know? That's someone heading this way. Just be careful. Okay. Just take a step back, so I don't know. Okay, they're not walking back this way. I was worried they might. We're safe. So way down here. Make way through this gap. There we go. And we do in fact have an upper level. I'm still looking for this ID cartridge. I don't know if it exists. I really hope it does. Okay, no, we've been up here. This is an alternate route. Got it. It's heading on down. Be quiet. And we look to be done. We only had to kill one robot. So all in all, as long as we don't consider robots people, that's fine. They're robots. I mean, my character has a phobia of them, but still, they're robots. Yeah. that's that, I guess. Cool. We could head back there. I think instead, though, I want to go to Silverbat. We have this. Drop-off point is over there. I need to go have a look at that in the near future. However, we, to, I believe, this kind of a direction, have a path leading up. I'm curious quite what that leads to. There's a few. Get rid of you as well.
That's what you get.
That's fine. With those two gone, we are safe to move forward. No one's going to spot me. Yeah, then we've got this side. Mant Queen, Soldier, and I believe there's another pillar. Mant pillar. That's one.
Hit.
It's a few shots at a second. It's not quite finished him. There we are. The Mant Queen. I don't entirely know what she's planning. It doesn't seem to necessarily involve me. Let's knock her over slightly. This is working out. Spicker Max, take your shot. There we are. I believe that's us done. I'm liking using the companion abilities. Also liking, if I go to my character skills, we should be getting, yeah, a massive bonus to stats from companions, plus 30 persuade from Felix. Vicar Max is giving me plus 30 to my hacking. This is just lovely. Lockpicking as well is an interesting one to have boosted. It's going to give me the actual preview of, do I get the level 60 bonus if I'm not level 60? I don't think I do. I don't think there's been any lockpickable containers yet.
Good thing I got my hiking boots on. They're actually the same as my ass-kicking boots. I can't afford another pair.
Watch your footing. Can't afford any sprained ankles out here.
I like these too. But yeah, well, let's find a locked container, because it'll actually let me verify. Which I do want to verify stuff. Because I'd like to think, if I just take care of these guys quick. If I have my skill boosted, I'd like to be able to get bonus. But at the same time, I can fully understand why that wouldn't be the case.
Crowd goes wild.
Because I mean, being able to have my skill boosted to like 150 and then have the huge bonus that you get from having a maxed out skill, then that's a bit cheaty, because you can just remove a lot of those boosts and then it's nowhere near as high. You're not exactly a master of it if it's not permanently at that level. This is fine. Let's take some shots. So I wanted to get rid of the manned pillars. Take some decent shots at the Manta Queen. I think Vicar Max, you should be pretty solid at taking her out. And I need a hand over here because there's a lot more of them than I anticipated. I'm running away. I'm running away. Okay. I could be doing worse. Vicar Max is recovered. He's not dead. They just teleported down. Okay, lovely. We're fine. We're fine. Panic slightly, but I'll not admit to that. It's all good. Just keep looting the bodies. It's a mix of Marauders and Iconoclast. I'm not seeing much in the way of... No, never mind. There's the corporate. Is this just where they kind of take the stuff they hunt? Maybe? Or are these people killed up here? It's not entirely obvious. Take some shots, Micromax, run in there and shotgun. Good stuff. Man's Queen is gone. Man's Pillar can be drop kicked, just because I'm kind of curious if that's any effective.
You guys see
Did
that?
I actually kill it? It did actually kill it. I don't know how much damage a drop kick does. But it does some damage. That's good. And, ooh, toss ball card. Hell yeah. Hell yeah to that. What have we got up here? I think we've got path going that way.
Hey you, get over
And-
here. There are marauders up ahead.
Oh. Hello. There's a person. I can't say I
How many
expected
years do you
this.
think it took nature to shape the...
Hello.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
I mean, what marauders are you fighting?
Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders ain't smart enough to be asking those. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to double tapping you. You're clear, but I would caution you against
Okay.
pressing on ahead. This station's
Who is
plumb
this
crawling
person?
with marauders, you know.
I mean, thanks for the tip, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, we're here to help. Long as the paperwork's done and the pay's good. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. And that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
Wait, protecting them for who? Do you want me to help kill the marauders?
There is nothing I'd enjoy more. But the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk
Okay.
to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
I mean, southeast edge of a mountain. Not there, so imagine over there. We've also got Hudson.
Need something? Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
Marauders being that guy there. Not seeing many others. I'll not lie, the marauders probably aren't too bad. Like, I'm seeing 1 and 2 of them. Drop a quick save. That wasn't a kill.
Here we
Best
go!
there ever was.
But does alert quite a few of them. If it wasn't a case of me having to double tap, then I'd be willing to do this right now.
Fine kill.
But as it is, this is a little dangerous. It's gonna take time. Got a cannon. I mean, there's a goon. Hello, Mr. Goon. You gonna calm down? He's run off. Okay. Think. For a moment, we leave that. If I could get slightly more damage, then
If you're living up in
maybe.
a tower on a place
I'd
called
take them
Devil's
on.
Peak,
Because if I'm
you
able
might
to
be some
one
type of
shot,
serial villain.
I'm a lot more
I'm
willing.
not out of breath. I just need a minute to clear the stitch in my side.
Yeah, this would be the boss. be you. Hello, Donald and Lance. You're both named. And Addy? I mean, who's in charge? Is it you?
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
The caves? No, I didn't come up through the caves.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3.
Okay, this is going to be a bunch of corporate figuring
Alright,
stuff out, isn't
First
it?
things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
Yeah, I'm CEO of a company of, I mean, not one, but, yeah, sure.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
I mean, yeah, Joy sent me to have a chat.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts,
Okay.
MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
And
As
I'm
you
not
don't appear to
any
fit
of those
any
traits.
of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addy, our chief financial
Haven,
officer, can
I'm
confirm.
safe.
But I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
I mean, can we not just get along for free? I'm happy to attack marauders with you.
I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us. All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
Yeah, Joy wanted me to maybe help out, get you guys to take out the marauders.
Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
And Berthold is your contractor?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss.
Okay.
now. Founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself.
Is he dead down there?
Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
And you're also gonna kill Berthold when he comes out.
Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
I mean, what if I'm an honorary C3? I can go have a look.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring it
Okay.
back to us, okay?
I mean, we've been told these caves are dangerous, but I'll get going. I'll have a look. I'm curious where this ends up. I mean, probably down a cave if I had to guess. Where exactly does the cave take me? Which cave? Is there a cave up here? I don't think there's a cave up there, is there? What about in here? Is there like a way down? There's a workbench? not going to go stealing. And yeah, we cannot see into their containers. So being boosted does not give you the perk. Good to know. Yeah, because I was saying a second ago I wanted more damage. We are going to tinker with this. We're going to give it more damage. There we go. Do I want to give it even more? It's going to get quite pricey if I tinker with that much more. I think we're fine. I will instead repair all. So that's going to go from 160 to... yeah, significantly more. Almost double the damage on it. That would be why it was doing badly. In which case I could go take out the fellas up here. However, our full signal is up this bit. I found the cave, presumably, right? Oh, that's a transition zone. You know what? Sure, we'll do that first. We'll do that first. What have we got? I mean, honestly, a rather cool looking cave. What else have we got? Manta swords. Got Manta Queen, Manta Soldier. Supposedly something in that kind of a direction. Manta Pillar would be 2 of them. Take them out. And then I think we can take out the Queen. Yeah, because I don't think she's got the angle to take us on. Her gone. Manta Swarms are taken care of. Got some soldiers coming on through, doing their little sidestep. Honestly, if we're moving, I should possibly just use my slow time so I can get better shots. With that, I think we've taken care of some of the issues at hand before they become issues. There's you, who's running away, so let me just take you out. No, never mind. He's healing back up. We'll leave him be. We took him too far out of his aggro range. And here... you're alive. Okay. I mean, that is a pristine weapon. I will actually take that to sell it. A Mega Manta Queen. Gonna charge a shot. Okay, fire that. Because that first shot has extra guaranteed crit damage. Let's take your shot, Vicar. There you go. That's going well. Good drop kick. Let's get him up close. And we have saved Berthold, hopefully.
That's the last of him.
More importantly, tossball card. Hell yeah. Scrap hammer. And I think that's all we care about. You all good there? You look to be now.
Assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Okay.
Awfully sensible for a businessman, aren't you?
It's what I'm known for. Or what I'm usually known for, the occasional mishap notwithstanding. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Berthold.
Okay. Yeah, no, C3 sent me down here to find you.
Means it's still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
And there we go. We have saved a man. Who I feel he had the high ground. He could have just saved himself, probably. But, well. What we've also got is a lot of dead residents. I'm assuming this would be related to what he came down for? Not 100% certain. Alright. I'm gonna keep following paths around. I am kind of curious what's in these caves now. So I can't just enter a dungeon and not complete it, you know? You've got to at least investigate and figure out if there's a big loot chest at the end after a boss. Because that's what dungeons are for, are they not? Manta Queen, Manta Soldier. This should be fine. Take some shots at Queen. Then drop kick on him just to delay him. It's going fine. Shotgun to Queen because I have run out of ammunition temporarily. So it gives me a chance to actually heal when that happens. Is that it? That looks like it. Cool. None of them had anything worth grabbing. Not that I'm particularly looking for loot. I don't know what I'm looking for. Mostly interesting quests, I think. Yeah, keep exploring. Now we got to cross that bridge and we make our way down. Would be next. There's also a little cave up there I believe I missed. I'll make my way back up here at the end, because I'll be heading out in that direction anyway. So that should be okay. Go over to this. Take some good, somewhat silenced shots against these guys. There we go. Got swarm. By slow time after the first shot, slightly more effective. Just wait for a second. Okay, taken care of. Wasn't the cleanest, but it's been taken care of. More just people to take out. Or have been taken out, sorry. He's got a lot more health than I was thinking he would. Just take him out like this. That's that. Nope, there's still one guy left, looks like. Not anything too dangerous, just a swarm. Grab anything of use out of these guys. We look to be safe. Do have a locked chest over there. I'm seeing the light. What is it? Can I unlock it? I can't. It
You gotta show me how you did that.
doesn't really have anything worthwhile. Okay, I'll take it nonetheless. Let's keep breaking down weapon parts. We look to be safe to continue. I'm not entirely sure what we've got in these caves. We were told through some logs a while ago the caves are dangerous. But they don't seem all too dangerous. I killed the terror rays. I'll be honest, I didn't think those were hostile. But they got up and they looked like they were going to attack me, so I attacked them first. That's all there is to it. Raptidon Colossus. You, my friend, aren't actually as bad as you might seem. Way around here. Take on a Stalker. Take on a Mauler. And I reckon we're safe. I'm surprised that there were Raptidons in here, as well as what are they called? Mantisaurs. Who we'd gone past. kind of expected there to be just the one type of fauna. Alright. With that, we've got another locked box, apparently. But I think the cave's done.
Nicely done.
Do you want any of these? Not really. Break down the armor. Grab weapon parts. We're doing fine. We are doing fine. Prepare everything I've got equipped. I mean, all we've got left is that way, which leads to an entrance, so I'm not even going to bother. So making my way back around here then, investigate what was apparently up top. I kind of expect there to be like a science lab in here. From the notes I'd come across earlier, it would have made sense. But yeah. I can see why these caves were deemed dangerous. And with the amount of space fauna, yeah, I can see why they might have been overwhelmed and said, don't bother with this colony. Same time though, it doesn't seem like it's been all too bad. It's been largely fine. And yeah, just keep making way in this direction. I expected there to be more in here. I did see briefly a little tick of there's an enemy in that direction. Terrory. Okay, those... I'm not honestly convinced you are enemies. No, never mind, you are. Not very scary enemies, but enemies nonetheless. Poor things. Gonna feel a little bad. Let's blow them up.
Let's take him down.
That's Planet and Marauder dudes in there. Okay. What are Marauders doing heading up here? And also, I don't know why he's got two pieces of armor. Normally we only have one. I mean, it is a helmet as well as a like chest piece. So it's not anything too surprising. But yeah, I can't say I'm used to him having two pieces of armor. Let's grab whatever we have. I don't think we actually need any of the stuff in here. We just murdered some more marauders for no reason. But to be fair, it was self-defense. It was self-defense. It's not murder. I self-defensed some marauders for no reason. I don't know how that holds up in a court, but I feel courts aren't going to be the fairest in this anyway. Especially considering marauders are portrayed as cannibals. Which I don't know how true that is. Potentially some would be. But I don't know if all of them are. Yeah, for now, Burfold, are you fine?
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
I mean... You're just guarding the cave? What for? So I thought you were the employer, but you're just in charge. What are you doing here?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Okay. I mean, kinda odd to label yourself a corporate entity, right?
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
But is that good? Like, they need to be the right kills, don't they? Not just any kill. We can unlock this. Do we have anything we actually want? I will take, like, the weapon mods. I guess I'll take the money as well. But none of that seems particularly good. I'm pretty chill not stealing all of this, because I don't want to take all of their supplies. I understand, it's a game, it doesn't matter, but at the same time, like, it's an RP game, you know? It's a role-playing game. So I'm gonna play my role, and also, thunder. That seems unique. It is unique. It's honestly not too good. Decent DPS on it though. Would I change my plasma carbine? Go over to entirely heavy ammo? Maybe I would. No, in terms of energy ammo, I don't have anything else using it. We keep that for now. Also use this and repair everything I have equipped. There we are. Yeah, we're gonna make my way up. We're gonna take on that station. Because I did not talk to the contact. Instead, I've just found out where the broker resides. Which I feel is a bit rude of me to not follow the quest and just stumble across what I needed. But we need to make my way up there. Which, all in all, shouldn't be too bad.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
That's someone dead. There's someone up there. So can I get your head? I can.
Got a fight on our hands.
Some people are now aware of me. Okay.
Hit!
In which case I can now start taking care of some of these other ones. Okay, Ned. There it goes. We've taken out most of them silently. I think the rest should just be pretty safe. Just take out that headshot. There we go. And we are fine. Grab the loot. Make sure we break down weapons, because I need to repair my own. That's not a lootable container. Do I have stuff around the side, potentially? Do I want to go around the side? Sure. Why not? Why not?
Right, here we go. Who's next?
And I think that's it.
Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll be honest, this sniper build is incredibly powerful when you just upgrade your weapons. We do have a way to get around there. Might be of interest. I'm kind of just exploring. Like, I could follow that path. I don't think I need to. I'm going to see what's up here. I know we want to go up that way. I know we do. But I'm having a good time just looking around the map. Also, this is Sundered Rock. What is? What part of this is a Sundered Rock? you mean this? With the giant hole? So I kind of want to jump in there. Yeah, drop his save. That's death. Okay. I thought maybe it'd be a cave or something, but no. No, it's just dead. It's just dead. You don't jump in there. We do, however, have the Hammer of Olympus. I mean, cool. I don't think we need it, but cool. I guess just the game will hide little weapons like that away off to the side. So I'll need to keep an eye out for them. Also, that containers I've missed? It is. Do I need them? Probably not, I'll be honest. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I've got plenty of ammo. I don't know if I have quite enough for the rest of the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Just be all careful because you got mines, and honestly, I could shoot them. Maybe would have been the sensible option. For now, we'll keep making our way around. Got a... You're not hostile. Mechanical Guardian. So they weren't teamed up with the Marauders? Oh, I guess after reloading, because I died, these guys now live up here.
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got orders to stay put.
Nice work. You should check in with my crew.
Okay. So now that we've done that, we have secured all the Marauders. And people have now moved in. Because they had orders to kind of take out Marauders. I guess that does make sense. I shouldn't act surprised at that. That kind of adds up quite reasonably. But are they inside? Something tells me this is going to be a dungeon inside of here. And I don't entirely know why I'm going in. Just be quiet, be careful.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Fine kill.
So we got silenced pistol. Seems to be silent enough that we can do this without issue.
Don't mess with us.
There we go. Perfectly silent. No one fired any shots aside from companions, and they don't make noises. Because they are immune to all of that, apparently. This be the... yeah, seal the door. Careful, be quiet, murder the enemy. Those are the main rules to follow, I think. I would send to, like, be careful in the corners to see if there's enemies about, but you've got markers. They're up a floor from here. I don't have to be careful. Can do is make my way into here, which is not being careful, but it gives me more stuff to loot, and I mean, I can never say no to it, can I? I'm never gonna end up having just a reasonable amount of anything. I'm gonna keep looting until I've got no space to carry anything. Also got a controls key card. I don't know where that's going to be used. That's going to be useful. Is what that's going to be. Got someone, I think, on the toilet.
Saw you coming.
Poor fella. But we're not leaving any loose ends as we go up. Clear this floor by floor. It looks like that is at least one end cleared out. So I head through here to the left. I'm assuming there's some stairs or a ramp. There's an exit. Is that where I came in? Is it through here? I'd want. I thought this would also take me outside, but no, this is into the inner parts of the facility. Got it. This is fine. We are safe. We are good. We've got some ammo. Not that I really need it.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Talk to the intercom then. Hello.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
I'm looking for an information broker is what I'm doing.
Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders then. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Okay, broker.
Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much more smoothly than with those unscrupulous mercenaries I hired. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. You said you'd pay me double the going rates. I know what's in it for me. And you said there's things that had been unlocked, but this had been. What was in here? This is seemingly just like an armory of sorts. Oh, we got a toss ball card. Okay, you know what? Worth coming in here. Worth coming in. That actually might be pretty decent. Is that good for Felix, that armor? Yes. Yes, it is. There you go, Felix. You're looking very raidery today, I must say. With the way upstairs now unlocked, how do I do the upstairs business?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Get ready? What do you mean get ready? I was going right anyway because I remembered. Now I'm lost. Came in there. Have I not been into that room? No, that was a sealed door previously. Yes. Yes, okay. It's coming together now. I thought that was like the toilet, but it turned into the lift. But no, it's not. Immediately we're safe. Don't have to be too concerned just yet, but drop a save. Grab some stuff from there. Be mildly concerned by him.
Here we go.
Not quite as silent as I'd hoped.
Who's next?
But
Nobody?
they're not too dangerous. I'm not taking out. I need to repair my pistol. It's not expensive, but I do need it repaired. I'd rather him taking these guys out with a headshot.
Incoming.
There we go. I don't like how I turned to him, fired, and that was it. Yeah, atmospheric controls are online. Most mechanical controls have issues. Okay. It was submitted a long time ago. Atmospheric controls. And I don't need to activate the fire alarm, but fire suppressants will remove oxygen from the chamber. Sure. Is that just for anyone out there to then be murdered? Yeah. That feels like it went well. But I'll be honest, I don't quite know how well it went. I just need to go up now. I have killed all the marauders in the broadcast center. Cool. In which case, put my gun away. And that's just... It's actual water there. I'm gonna take that. That seems rare. I guess it was just like you who was left. In which case... Is it just like up some stairs now? Is that all it is? That was a very easy dungeon. I expected worse. Maybe I'm like over leveled for this, but I don't know, that felt quite easy. I guess to just activate, if I activate a terminal and kill everyone, that would be easy.
At last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
And there we are. We have our broker.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I do admire a man of ingenuity.
I do like how he comments on it, yeah. But I think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment
Sizable
for a
amount of
highly
money, yeah.
valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I mean, I did kind of come looking for you. Not exactly.
Our little chat
Do you have
on
to
the
say
intercom.
that?
You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
Have you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take any more time and he's liable to croak.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
And why would it take a while?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I mean, I might do.
If you
Maybe.
did, then you would have had my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion.
Okay. So we just need to get them to be quiet for
The
this.
bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Okay. I mean, I can do that then. Whereabouts did I go for this?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
And we can't just cut them off from in here?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end.
I mean, I'll talk some sense
Do that,
into it.
I'll be here, waiting on the receipt.
That's fair. I think we've buttered
Luck be
Sanjar
with
up a
you.
little.
I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Oh, go
Be a
deal
doll
with
and shoot any
Sanjar.
marauders you spot on the way down.
I mean, Sanjar, we've kind of got stuff to hand into him anyway, so I don't know how much more there is to do. But I've also got a safe to apparently break into. Which, do I want some science classes? Sure, I'll take some science classes. Is this like his personal stuff? I hope not, so I'm stealing it all. Poor guy. He wants to do his job, but he can't currently. And I'm just out here stealing everything he owns. Like, I saved him all, right? I'm entitled to do this. That's how it works, right? Also, we're now on top of things. Okay. I thought this would be out to somewhere else, not to the on top of the station. Can I do anything up here? Presumably yes, but only after we deal with Sanjar. That would make sense. Because I want to pull that lever. I want that lever to do something. I don't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do something. For now, back to the map. We think that one we want to do. This one we want to do both of those. Okay. We can also hand in this. Can also hand in that. Can also hand in this. We've got a lot of things to hand in. What does Sanjar want? I don't know, but I'll need to figure him out in a bit. For now, teleporting over to that way seems like our idea. Where is that a bridge? I don't know if that's a bridge. It's gonna teleport down here. We're gonna just walk on over. I don't entirely expect this to just be as simple as I go ask Sanjar. But I do somewhat hope it is. I do hope. Just ignore the enemies who've respawned. We do not need to be dealing with every single enemy. It's fine. Just need to deal with some of the enemies. Because I do want to stay on top of XP. That being said, I think I am on top of XP pretty well. Like, I don't have much difficulty in murdering everything I come across. So I think that's a good sign. That I'm possibly psychopathic, but also that I'm powerful. So I'm going to take that as a win. I'm going to take it as a win. Yeah, making my way over here. I'm assuming it does just need me to go to the landing pad, which we cleared when we landed in the area. Like, at least after I go into the lab. I can actually see if I do this. Apparently I can't. I'm pretty sure you can see people's levels, can you not? Yeah, there you go. Level 19 Manta Queen. I'm level 20. So we are sufficiently leveled. We don't need to be going around murdering every single thing. We are as leveled as we need to be.
Yeah, that's what...
Let's take some shots on the throne.
Coming.
I've missed like a lot of shots here. I'm kind of embarrassed. Take some decent shots into there. There we are. Take some shots at Swarm. Max really does struggle to stay alive. I might need to give him better armor. I might have to. Just get these guys broken down in terms of equipment. I don't think I necessarily need all of the parts, but I do want them, is the issue. Okay, now for a shooting gallery. This'll be fun. Got another. You're aware of me, so we take care of you next. You're aware of me, so you're next. Then I had people up there. We have a goon. We have a vandal. A lookout. Never mind, I'm reloading. Now we've got the lookout. Got another goon way in the distance. And I think that's it. Now that is powerful, isn't it? That is a lot of damage to be dealing. I feel that maybe I've stumbled across the way to play this game. Because that's just permanent slow time. Assuming I get a kill each shot. Like, that just lets me pick off everyone. In pretty much whatever order I want. Doesn't so much work with, like, manta queens and stuff, but on people, that's good. If I want to get into here, you need to have good lockpick. Is there another way in? Not immediately on the map. Not really seeing much down below. I was kind of looking for if a marker moved as I moved around. So now it's coming in the corner. Just wait for them. There we go. Just hide for a second. Take him out. Take you out. Got more raidery types. Are you willing to open the door for me? And imagine no. But if they have the key, maybe yes. No, they're not opening anything for me.
Have your back, Captain.
Let's take out these fellas. This is fine. Take out you. Take out you. Is this just a way in? Yeah, there's a big old gap in the wall. I heard the beeping. I'm alive, but I'm fine. We're all fine. You did a good job there. It's just rounded that corner and straight up murdered the guy.
Looks fairly. Here we go.
Take out this. We've got a handful of other things to murder.
We've got a fight on.
It's not line of sight on them yet. There's you, who I haven't spotted. There's you, who I have. And there's someone around there who should be coming to say hello. There we are. Marauder gun. Another marauder person. Vandal? Gone. Got people up top, I need to remember that. There we go. Is that them? I'm hearing someone shouting at me, asking if I'm scared. I don't think I am. But I do appreciate him checking in, making sure I'm doing okay. It's very kind of him. I'm sure that's exactly why they're asking. Vending machine. Oh, sorry to intrude. I don't think we're gonna mind any longer. Good job, Max. I don't know what we entirely want to get out of here, but we've got journals. Or logs, anyway. Well, help me help Saul. Someone frothing at the mouth, fairly string a word or two together. So it's right, there are monsters. Aren't insane. There were people once. I don't know what they are now. These crazy assholes don't know how to use a key card. Took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. That was Zora. Person who... yeah. Is... leader? Joint leader? Second in charge? Something of that nature for the Iconoclasts now. I didn't think we'd come across her name here. I guess she used to work for, is this Rizzo's? Yeah, some kind of beverage place. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's likely not something I can follow up on, but I might see if I can. Also, can break my way into here. Seemingly not anything much for me, but a purple berry lunch. That one is new. That does Henry damage? Okay. I don't think I need that. But cool to find a unique weapon. Say unique, it tends to not be all that unique. If I was like a grenade launcher that had been modded, I could have done that myself if I really wanted. It's a bit of a shame it's not better. I mean, they sell for a lot, these items. So I think they're worth taking regardless, but still, it's kind of boring when you find a cool weapon only to learn actually it might be cool, but it's also kind of useless. Taking care of them, we've got a cannon. I think someone in there, but they're not going to be too big an issue. There we go.
The last of them.
But I think we're in the main building now. Which means... can we do what we need to do? Got public notice. Yeah, planet's being abandoned. Cool. From Sumner Z. That might be... yeah, Iconoclast lady. See confirmation, Rizzo will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. We're expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. All teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I don't see the need to inform anyone outside the three of us of the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned. Just let them do what they do best, their jobs. Then a follow-up. Does this change our priorities? Should we be scuttling research and focusing more on exports? No, we'll hit our export quotas for the next 7 months at least. Project Tero still a number one priority, so there's something going on here beyond beverages. Regret to inform you, the shuttles en route to the bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. Evacuation effort is prioritised in order of profitability, measured chiefly by export volume. As of this time, other facilities have proven themselves either more profitable or more efficient. Distribution system will send minimum 1 shuttle for evacuation purposes. If you have more personnel than can fit in the standard shuttle, Rizzo recommends establishing a priority system so the loading and preparation of that shuttle can proceed smoothly. Please be advised, any attempt to load more than the maximum amount of human resources onto the shuttle will be met with a forceful intervention. So not everyone was allowed to evacuate. Well, Project Tero, surely it warrants additional resources. Research projects are not taken into consideration when calculating the profitability of any given settlement. Project Tero's importance may place it higher on your priority list, but we are still unable to send more than 1 shuttle for evacuation. We suggest you balance your resources accordingly. There was one more log, wasn't there? Get 1 shuttle, but my estimate Project Tero assets, both human and otherwise, will take approximately 2/3 of our available space. That leaves us and a couple more people you can take with us. And to decide how we're planning, decide who else to take, Perhaps a subcommittee to draft a decision-making plan. You know me, Summer. I love subcommittees. But any decision we make is going to end up with pissed off workers. Let's just ride out with a Terror crew. We'll enjoy a bit of extra legroom. So they're safe on T2. We can see about getting another shuttle sent out. Seconded. What will we tell the workers? Tell them that we're going to get them out. They just won't know it'll be one shuttle at a time. That's fine. Do not tell them about the hazard clause. Our goal is to get out of here peacefully. No incidents. I don't want panic. I don't want a riot or, law forbid, a strike. Once we're out, we'll send word back with further plans. Till then, keep this among us. Okay, so management decided they deserved to get out over the workers because they couldn't take everyone. They just didn't want to harm productivity. Again, pretty standard corporate stuff, I think, for in this game. I don't think I like the corporations, but yeah, pretty standard as far as it goes. Sadly. And Sugar Ops helmet. I will take that. Mostly because I believe that is a special piece of armor. Yeah, because you see that kind of icon in the background. You can see that on there too. So that's fairly unique. Researcher's scrubs, apparently. It was also unique. Didn't know that. Or I don't know. I don't know. Is unique the right term? Rare, maybe? Exotic? I don't know. I don't think it's unique. It is, however, quite good. I'm gonna avoid. I want to stay on light or medium. But I am needing some new armor, I think. This is the employment and HR portal. And yeah, we get a little bit of information on Zora and Cecil. I don't know if we know a Cecil, do we? Zora's top-notch sawbones have a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommended Employee of the Month. So she's always been pretty good. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo products is unmatched and displays impressive knowledge of company products. Exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. So because he's enthusiastic, we do not want him becoming someone behind the scenes. Okay. I can export Zora's data to datapad, I guess? Why would I do that? I don't know, but I'm allowed to, so I might as well. I'm assuming it's a quest item. I would place it here, right? Yeah. Could be useful for something. I don't know what, but for something. As for up here, seems everyone's dead. That wasn't me. I'll be honest, I'm getting fed up of reading these. Multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. Cecil was the one who said, oh yeah, he's really enthusiastic, he'll be good with customers. According to these reports, following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefront. Rent savings, just call me a Raptidon. Expletive deleted. This batch is going to knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. The north end of a southbound bully cow. Okay. I mean, not professional phrases, yeah. These, and others, are not approved metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for a list of metaphors allowed while working. Okay. Pilots may have received notices of following violations. consumption of non-approved work lunch material, failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime. Okay, sale of restricted goods. I contest these violations on the following grounds. I'm allergic to purpleberry. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it is a miracle I have lived here this long without incident. Can't volunteer for overtime because I've already been assigned overtime shifts. Okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods, you got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell sulphur around him, it's against the rules. Fine, I won't do it anymore. Cecil. Okay. That doesn't seem important, does it? There's another for Zora. Or from her. We'll get to that in a second. Sparkleby, I'm writing to inform you multiple employees have failed Reform R441, received injured human resources from my office. Fears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent, as Rizzo Inc. has not responded to our requests for safety equipment, level of concern, and, dare I say it, restlessness grows among the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings, or of rumours that Rizzo Inc. is no longer supporting our efforts here, would go a long way towards improving company morale. Thank you, Violet. Yeah, from Zora. Violet, please, we are begging you, love all that is good and just. Please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition, I don't rightly know what it is. I've smelled corpses with a finer odour than his. Poor guy. He has a condition and he smells and he's not allowed to be sold soap. That's not fun for anyone involved. I'm hoping, like, that's not something we need to deal with in this game, but I should maybe grab some soap just in case. There's a person. Hello. There's no longer a person, and I have a level. Is that not important in here? Like, was there not anything in here that I needed? Like, there's this as well. Get to the roof. Maybe the roof is something? It's not immediately apparent if it does. We can jump on over to the wall. Is that good for me? I'm not convinced I should be up here. This feels dangerous. In fact, those two were standing further back. Yeah. Makes me think I was correct in the assumption. But yeah, there's a ladder. That would be another way over the walls, which would lead you down to this balcony. Meaning, this is your other entrance in. So I didn't need to be in this building at all. All we need is a secret lab, which apparently is this building. I just ignored the marker. Grab those. Yeah, what have we got here? Cecil's been on shift for 88,000 hours. He has earned a 5-minute break. Why not enjoy a knockout bar? I mean, I guess we don't tally up multiple breaks on the list. Does to an extent make sense. Yeah, supervision override, enter password, and yeah, elevator is enabled. Meaning, we just head on down. It's an entire transition zone, so I'm hoping for something cool down here. I mean, immediately.
Wonder if we'll find any grisly experiments
Safe.
in here.
Also, I've got my level. I should do that. Level, I think. Yeah, our persuade is looking fine. Like, that is a massive boost of 51 we're getting. Hacking is fine. Lockpicking is maybe something I could improve. I think a chance to make my items pristine when repairing them is going to be useful. Then I think put some points into long gun having more headshot and weak spot damage. Because that's kind of what I'm relying on a lot of the time. Like, I do find myself... I think most of the shots anyway are landing on the head of people. Also, I can break into there. I think I might as well. It's apparently the terminal I want. I'm just hoping it doesn't let me bypass the whole dungeon.
As always.
So I would have quite happily gone through the whole dungeon. You aren't against me.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants.
Okay, so opening that door.
Present your result identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
I mean, disengage.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
You don't want to shoot us. We're from the board. Real distinguished corporate jackasses we are.
Of course. Good job, Felix.
Mediocre verbal evasion detected. Threat level downgraded to negligible. Weapons disengaged.
Okay. Impressive negotiating, Felix. I think it just took pity on you.
Pity? Nah, that was pure terror.
Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Honestly, Felix, I'm glad we have you here. That was a good job. That was a good job, my friend. Just mediocre, like, persuasion attempt or whatever it was you said. Poor Felix. Reminder, personal messages, and there's a time and reduction. Monthly candy fund? Yeah, signal leader, come land down here, please. Heal controls. Above the flavor R&D lab. There are messages. So let's have a very quick check. From redacted. You'll not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. Understand you're bound for secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time? Or will the standard work from the shadows routine? Okay. Thank you for your optimism, Laura. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to better Halcyon, even if you have to pay a terrible cost getting. From redacted. You have your orders, Doctor. Project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose from any papers we release. We've made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nucleon of Raptidon and Mentai families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when the O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. That is actually very useful information. If I'm able to use that, that's going to be really nice. It's not about fame or prestige, this is about potentially saving lives. Please. Then no further information on that.
Captain, touchdown on Chesterfield's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Okay, yeah. So I need to go... Yeah, I had my ship landed there initially. That was fine. I need to go find the terminal. We'll do that first. And then we need to go connect the fuel tank up. That's the other door we can go through. Make sure my weapons are reloaded, because it looks like we got to fight through this room. Close range, so I'm going to go over to the pistol. Plasma is not silent, so we don't use that. Lockpick this. Does this help? It doesn't seem to. It's all a bunch of purple berry stuff. Ordnance control helmet? Is that good? I mean, it's what I've got now, but better. Right? So there we go. We need a flamethrower, and I can get a review. Okay. No one noticed.
Watch out. Someone's booby-trapped the place.
I am watching out. Don't worry, Max. Okay, that was a little close to be fair. That one's on me. I'm sorry, Felix. Let's take him out. We've got a turret. They are targetable. And that's very hard to get into. Can I shoot these? No. I drop a save. I can get underneath. Mechanicals means go over to electric damage.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
It's fine. We're safe. Let's take him out.
Here we go.
Is that us? I think that's us. I'm not seeing anything around. Cool. No enemy markers means we're safe. We do have some broken robots on tables. Is this something someone recently put onto a table? We've also got Steam that I want to avoid. So I believe Steam is actually a hazard. Yep, I'm being damaged currently. It's pushing me back weirdly. I just wanted to create some distance because I saw that. Just try and hide for a moment. Is that timing based? So not positioning based, okay. That's fine. I think I misunderstood that corridor until the end there. You wait until they all turn off, and then you run. That's fine, we can do that again. It's all good.
Keep my head down.
Let's make our way through. Hello. You're just being shot briefly. Yep, electric damage works best. Want to double check. I thought it was the case, but yeah, I had to be certain.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Couple of shots and you should be done. Reload.
Can we do that again?
We are all good. Take out you. This part, yeah, is positioning. That other bit, you see those two be turning on, and then you just move at the right moment. That wasn't the right moment. That wasn't quite, but I did manage. And this room had a mine on the wall. However, not anything there to actually investigate. Might be the other side of that hard locked door. Yeah. Open that. We don't need to go through yet. And is this what we want? Yeah, set the concentration. That is something we learned and something we can act on. Due to environmental needs, any pet land pillars will not survive these O2 levels. Thank you in advance for hearing this warning. And that's a whole bunch of enemies just murdered there. That's good. Change scent filters? It's all purple berry. I'll only smell of purple berry. Great choice. When scents are active, do not stand next to an open vent for more than 10 minutes at a time. You're not responsible for any hallucinations or lung damage. Okay. Cool. That's... yeah, pretty standard, I think. With them all dead... yeah, that one just fell down. Is that all there was? And we've got a workbench. I will very quickly repair everything. Is that it? No more enemies means I can run around? Yeah. Like they're, as soon as I see them, falling down dead. That went rather well. Also got a person. It's a shrine. Is that just a preserved corpse then? Probably. But why is he preserved in here? That's an odd thing to consider. It's also presumably where the pillar is broken. So they weren't native to the interior here. They weren't like kept as subjects or anything that escaped. They kind of just broke in after the fact. Research notes on tissue compatibility and acceptable losses. Chief concern is the rejection of tissue. Problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously on a cellular level. Scale of problem though, even if all to be bolstering our efforts, an achievement of such proportion has never been attempted, or even considered. How do you define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell to affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have much to consider. Transfer to secondary site. So there is a second lab. Project is being reassigned to secondary lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1, and that we don't even have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our labourers didn't make significant strides here. Won't forget Tom's sacrifice. Up until the end, he knew it had to happen. Wasn't one of us. The board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. I'll be sure to carry his example to the new lab. And the next phase of human trials. So someone volunteered for the human testing then. And, I mean, he might not be dead in that vat. But I'm just gonna check. This was that, yeah, Thomas. He was just mentioned. Wasn't a note on the table to read. There was. These are all notes you can read. Various testimonials. I'm just very quickly reading.
Don't see what's so brave about experimenting on yourself.
Yeah,
Damn fool
basically,
to die.
none of them were too happy to lose him, but I guess none of them stopped him in the end, so
Would have been a proper fight
that's
going up
not
against
great.
this thing. Oh well.
We had a proper fight. What, against the Manta Queen? We fought tons of those, Felix. What are you on about? What do you mean it would have been a proper fight? Were you hoping to fight another Manta Queen? There'll be one outside. Ultivated gas. There we go. Connected to the landing pad refueling system. I need to realign the pumps to proceed. Got it. So can't do that yet. We need to actually go up this lift. And we need to set everything up. And once it's set up, then we can pump in the gas. Helmet. We already have that one. That's what I've got equipped. I do not need this ammo. I don't know why I'm picking it up. And out here. Where is out here? Roughly where I thought it would be. Hearing what I assume to be a swarm. Are you inside of here? Not immediately. I'm confused. Why do I need to go over there for the refueling system? I don't need to go to the landing pad. I thought I had to go to the landing pad. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna just drop a save and run on over. But I think I'm safe. Yeah, I look to be safe. I thought I had to manually hook up the refueling. No? Can't do anything there. I am mildly confused. I guess we need to make my way back over. Is that a bridge I can follow? It looks like it might actually be. I could jump onto that roof and then get onto the wall potentially, but no, that's fine. We'll find the bridge. Should be this. Sealed. I can't open it. Damn. If I wanted to open it, is there like a security booth? Or is this? This doesn't feel like a security booth. This feels like someone's house.
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself.
I can't do that.
Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household.
Alright, guess we just fast travel to the site. Where, yeah, refueling systems is apparently just in here. But no, I'm confused. Colonel, what do you tell me to do? Do I need to be in the ship? Is that what I needed? Like when to here and talk to Ada. Is that what you need? I'm assuming yes. And also, I still don't know what that is. It looks like a camera. I don't know how you use it. Now, Ada, can you do that fuel systems thing? Because I'll be honest, doesn't look like we're on the ground currently.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Not there. I am confused and concerned, and I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I'll also change though. We're gonna say Vicar and Felix. They've had their fill of fun for now. Gonna take out the girls. We're gonna see how Ellie and Parvati do. I'd imagine they'll enjoy each other's company, right?
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
I don't know where you go to do that. Advanced defensive helmet and gold. Seems quite powerful. I'll take it. I don't know if we'll use it, but we do probably need to upgrade Parvati and Ellie's weapons, right? Parvati's especially. Parvati, have that. That'll do for you. You can also have this. You have some skills. I'd like to have more of a time dilation meter. Auto mechanicals take more damage? Sure. That's all quite good, actually. Ellie. You... I think probably want to do more damage with your ability, is what we're going to go for. I'm very confused. What am I meant to do? Set up a linked refueling system. Okay. Yeah. But how? How would I do that? There's not like any terminals about that would be relevant. Do I need to go back to that first terminal? Is that what you do? Wait, if I go into here. If I go back to that first room where I called down the ship, I do it from that terminal. I'm starting to think that is what you do. Did I just ignore the marker? That probably told me to do exactly that. Possibly not. This feels like a different terminal. Okay, no, I did just miss something. I didn't ignore something.
Ooh,
That's fine. And nothing else of interest. Align the fueling systems. There we go. Initiate transfer. Does not have permissions.
That was the hard part.
Guess go down
Now
here.
It's just the part that might blow us up.
I mean, it might blow us up, but we've got Parvati, meaning, because this is likely going to be a case of engineering. That's my stats I want to see. Yeah. We're gonna do fine. How much actually is that I'm getting? As a bonus? Let me go back quick. That is... Yeah. Both of them are giving me bonus. Okay. So total of 79 increase to engineering. That is good. That is as good as I could ask for.
Let me take a look-see. Okay. I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas. And the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
Okay. But I've got a lot of engineering. Yeah, just remember the sticky valve on number 16?
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are.
Go.
Good as pretty and twice as new.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, you did a good job, Parvati. Nice work.
Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
Hey, take the compliment. You did the work.
I enjoy being able to compliment her. That's nice. But I think that should be the mission done until I go hand this in at the what is it called again? Groundbreaker? I think that's it. Yeah, head to Groundbreaker is next. I think next then, this. We have a drop-off point to investigate. Which, yeah, back up this way, behind where I spawned it. Get the ranged weapon out. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Hello, Manta Queen. Let's take some shots. This is fine. Those Henrys look very fancy as well. You having fun there, Ellie? It's a lot of screaming. I don't know if she is. I hope she's not doing too badly. But yeah, that is a fancy weapon you've got there, Parvati. Is it like science weapon? Or does it just look cool?
Don't mess with us.
I don't know. It might just look cool. I kind of want to go over to Enrace now. That really does look pretty neat. Now, if it bypasses armor,
Hello
potentially
there.
that'd be fun.
A word, if I may be so bold.
Hello. Is this not the drop-off?
Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
I mean, what have you got? I didn't expect there to be a shop. You're not what I was looking for. None of it's really anything I want. I mean, plus the stealth skills as a whole, it's quite nice, I guess. I can boost that to be plus 20 rather than plus 10. Also, I've got a really good reputation, meaning I've got an amazing discount. However, what we're after is actually down below. I kind of came up here thinking it would be this way, but if it's not, then what do we have up here, other than that man that is shot? Not much. Just got a hill we can go back over. Right, cool to find them. Cool to find them.
I'll keep it down.
Now, just to be careful, we do 1 murder, 2 murders, 3. Just waiting for the weapon to actually get ready to fire again a lot this time. 4, and then soon to be a 5. Is that it? Looks like it.
Go! Not even a scratch.
There we go. That is just, that's amazing damage. Like, I don't know entirely why you wouldn't have a sniper with you. If you can just do that. It's amazing.
What happened here? Bunch of amateurs. Sublight should have seen this coming.
But yeah. This is a damaged loader. So I guess they overloaded the bridge. There was too much weight. And I just need to follow the trail. I mean, there's a lot of blood around, but apparently it's this trail that I want. Okay. That leads off into a smuggler tunnel. Something I wouldn't have come across. Now, that's somewhat interesting. I mean, it doesn't look friendly. I'm curious if Ellie's gonna have anything to say here. If I shoot that red dot, does that destroy it? No. It's a mine there. God, the ground's already shiny, it's hard to spot mines. There was another one just went off, wasn't there? Okay, heal up. That's fine. Go up you. Up that one. Get to a safe spot. That. And soon to be this one also. Apparently we killed an enemy. I'll be honest, I didn't mean to, little fella. Is that like a sprat? I was a small family of sprats. I feel kinda bad about that. But oh well. I guess not much I could have done. I hadn't meant to murder the guy. But alright. Keep destroying the tracks. We are safe. We are not gonna die. There's just a survivor there. Is that us?
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
That's us.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I mean, I've got moves, is what I've got.
I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas.
Lick it, there you go.
What are you doing out here anyway?
You know, do you want me to take a look at your wounds?
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
Yeah, Catherine mentions some of her couriers went missing. You one of them?
Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
But yeah, I'm assuming they all died? Was that all of the clientele, or did they have middleman as well?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Okay. But yeah, where did the Marauders go? It seems odd they just leave you behind.
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me?
Up the
I'm
hell?
headed
Does that
back
mean
to
the
Fallbrook,
trader?
just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Surely not. But yeah, having gotten through here, we don't have much to take. But we'll take what little he has. I am not necessarily a good person. But he's leaving the cave. He doesn't need all of it. It's fine. I gave him medical treatment anyway, so I've paid for it. I've paid for it. Got bypass shunts. I will happily take those. I'd be a lot happier with mag picks.
Teach me that.
But I think that looks to be everything unlocked and opened and looted. Aside from this, never mind. No, that's everything. Yeah, running on that. Why is that one deactivated? Did the companion run into it? The Sprat run into it? I don't know. Someone did something and it turned itself on. So I didn't touch it. I just jumped over the thing. So I don't actually know what happened there. Other than me getting a mild concussion. Making our way up here though. We have someone up here to take care of. Presumably the Marauders. Right? Unless they were in turn ambushed by Mantisaur. I could see that happening in all fairness. Mantisaur drones?
Here we go. Show 'em how it's done.
That's fine, we can take care of you lot. We have a lot of explosives with us. In fact, that is all we have with us on my companion. I've really just given them both. Yeah, I've given them both explosives to use. Lovely. Lovely stuff. According to a map... Yeah, probably just straightforward. I don't think there's anything over that way. Do keep to the high ground. So I'm going to be shooting marauders. I want to get a good angle. So I can see one of them. See another one of them. No one else is alert. We're safe. Weapon away.
You don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very thorough.
Take a shot there.
What?
Take a shot there.
You gotta get over there, Captain.
Okay. We maybe go back quick. I hadn't anticipated that. They have got a hostage. And they are... I've seen it before when trying to rescue someone. They're incredibly willing to just murder their hostages. Yeah, it'd be those guys up there we need to save.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
If I'm careful, these guys get to live. If I'm not careful, they die.
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Oh, I'd pay to see that.
Are they just scheduled to die? Okay. If they're just scheduled to die, can I do anything?
Look, I didn't mean what I said
What if I
about your
create a
outfit.
fuss quicker?
Very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain.
Not making a fuss quicker, they're dead. Can I get an angle on the guys on the top? I'm gonna do my best to save them because I want to know what happens.
It's very...
That's just a scientist.
I'd pay to see that again.
I'm just save scumming. I want to know if I can save them. That's kind of all I'm interested in right now, but I don't know if I can.
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
I mean, they're very much not alive. If I load from the quick autosave thing that happened, maybe I'll have more time. I mean, from here, I can see them. See you. There's no one on the top, though. Is this just staged that they die?
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still
I mean,
alive.
I can do that. But I feel... Yeah, they don't like me murdering them. I need to try and get these guys out.
Nice one. Here we go.
If I make a fuss while I've not activated them, maybe that feels doable. Because now everyone's coming out. If I kill all of these guys and there's no one left to blow up their thing, maybe they're saved, right? So it seems they are destined to die and I want to save them. Okay, this is as good a chance as I can give them. Do they still die?
Please, you don't have to do this.
outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain.
No, they
Maybe they're
die
still alive.
regardless.
I
There
really
is
doubt that.
someone maybe still alive? There's you. Is that it? Is that all that was left? I'm just kind of curious. I mean, there's that. That's it. I wonder if I can lure that one guy inside out. I really just want to try and save these guys. I don't think it's doable.
Okay.
Because they seem to be getting themselves into the mix. It's not a case of me getting them into the mix. I can't get the attention of whoever's inside.
Please, you don't have to do this.
I think this is just it. If I run, maybe I can do something.
Fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain.
Like, no one actually seems to be doing the shooting of their explosives or anything. So I'm assuming they're just destined to die. I cannot save them. Like, it does very briefly make a quest marker, which is why I was thinking maybe they can be saved. But no, it doesn't seem that's the case. And here we need to have clearance. Yeah, basically you're fine if you read this. But what exactly do we have? Okay, we have possible project names of Thunderdog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, I Want My Raise. I'd be furious if she ever finds this list I'm not covering for you. Yeah, research data. We would like to grab that. That is what I was after. And I don't think any of these guys are important. Lab setup, sulfur pockets to drill into. Let's make contact with Sublight. Doesn't ask questions, pretty sure he's gouging us. Supposed to smell awful at this point, don't care what Sublight's charging. Don't hear from me again until I've working formula. Okay. No, this is seemingly too important. What a better name for project? Something flashy and catchy. But management will take seriously, maybe Waterloo or Danger, but I'm getting sick of my boss asking why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. I don't know what these guys were doing, but they were doing something. They were doing something. I believe that is what Sanjar wanted, if memory serves. He wanted some evidence. Doesn't particularly matter what the evidence actually suggests, but they wanted evidence. If I could have gotten them here alive, potentially that would have been good, but I don't think that was allowed to happen. It's got a scientist, and then there's likely another scientist somewhere. Right, I don't know entirely where you go for that. However, I believe we've actually done most of these missions we've currently got on our logs. Let's go hand them in. We've done a pretty solid job here. I mean, first things first, go talk to Catherine, I believe it is. No, it wasn't Catherine, was it? It was, Caroline? I think it started with a C. But whoever's in here.
Like Miss Catherine.
It was Catherine.
Swearing,
Mind.
though she swears awful much.
I'd have a drink with her, though I'd keep one hand on my gun and the other on my bit cartridge.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Yeah, about Clive. Factory's out of service.
Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors. Guessing your services don't come cheap. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
I mean, yeah, I did go through the sewers. That does make sense. But also the marauders who killed your supply runners. I got them for you.
See, this is why I like you, fella. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful.
And yeah, I think the last thing to mention is, well, drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
I think, yeah, I'll just say he tried to cut costs of sprats.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
And I think that is all her missions. Sublight should be happy. All of their stuff is done. Next, we have Ash in Amber Heights. We need to go give him the lockbox, I believe it was, from his supposed mercenary friends.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Hello, Ash. I'm not entirely convinced they were your friends.
You got in your mind that I want company. You're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heart.
Yeah. Save your sadness. I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
What happened is, they got a ticket off World, but were attacked by Mantisaurs.
Well, you find our box of memories?
I mean, yeah, but the thing is, there was a list of agents and you weren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
Okay. And, I mean, you just abandoned them, letting them die by abandoning them.
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Even old Mantis passed.
Okay. I mean, I should just kept the bits, honestly. I shouldn't have bothered. He's just claiming money from a job he didn't do, which led people to die. I don't know if I like that, but oh well. Oh well. I mean, before we go to Sandjar as well, can we find
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
Tucker and the mum?
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Yeah, Tucker, you okay?
Captain.
Just saying my name, okay.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My
Why
little
is
boy
he?
is back,
Why is he
safe and
happy here? Didn't
sound.
seem happy about coming
Tell
back
the
before.
Captain how grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, no, your son's a grown man. Like, come on.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
I'll leave you both to it, I think. I don't know how I feel taking all of your money when he's about to potentially leave again, but that's on the two of them. That's on the two of them. Yeah, Sanjar, got you that information you
for
wanted.
retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
What you can do is have a look at this data that I found.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
I mean, I do, but what are these reformations first?
That's just cruel and inefficient. I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
I'm just... Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
I mean, I guess I'll give it to you. It's on these people if they're not happy to do something about it. I'm not going to interfere.
Going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Well, no more broadcast is good for me. If that's what we were after. Quick, listen to them first.
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
I mean, Parvati is trying to make friends. I think that's worth her trying to do. I also think upgrading this to 100 for long gun crits ignore all armor seems pretty good. I'm gonna start getting that up there. That'll be good. I feel the 224% crit chance is also pretty good, but that's just because of my bonus from having killed something, I believe. Yeah, now I need to figure out what I actually want. I think possibly improved walk speed. I've kind of grabbed everything I needed. Carry capacity, I guess, could be useful. I think I've got enough. Just briefly reading over all of these. I don't think there's anything I particularly need. Bonus to time dilation meter. Bonus to move speed. Companion crit chance. You know, companion crit chance is probably worth it. I'm always going to have companions. Having them do their job better is never going to be anything bad. Yet next, we need to do this. We need to go to our map. And we just need to fast travel all the way into here. Because we're pretty much done, I believe, with Monarch. It's a little bit more we'll need to do and come back to later. Because there's still the case of the Iconoclast and what is it Sora is going to do? Because yeah, she learnt a bit about the counterpart of leadership there.
Do you
Yeah,
hear
hello,
that?
Hiram.
It's the blessed sound
I've
of
got what
radio
you need.
silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Yeah, the MSI and Iconoclast, we've been dealt with. Is the data all good to go?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
I mean, you are an information broker. I could just sell you the information.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle.
Okay.
I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver. So
I don't
can
like how
input
I'm
the
being
needed
cut out
adjustments.
here. And I mean, he doesn't trust many people. So how are you working
sound so
with him?
scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Alright, fair enough. How do I fix it?
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Okay, that part is easy. I can do that. Sure.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
That is a surprisingly simple task. I just need to go pull this lever again. I'd kind of hoped it'd be more exciting of a lever. But, ah well. Guess there was a little hopeful.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
I mean, don't make me come back in there if you're just trying to kick me out
There's no
immediately.
need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
Anyone
Aw,
else
that's
hear
sweet.
a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
And then, okay. What's that all about? Was that us? I don't think that was us.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I completely missed it. What was it?
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Ah, it's a big group reunion.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere.
Okay.
We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
I mean, you're both acting like kids.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars Help us secure that module and
I feel we're gonna use it to fight each other, aren't we?
listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
I think honestly, I'm siding with Hiram here. Hiram's he's got his stuff figured out. He knows not to pay attention to these guys. Regardless, we should be probably getting the module. And then we need to figure out what to do with it. We can't exactly split it. I don't think we can replicate it for anyone. But yeah, I'm willing to go investigate. And it's apparently all the way over there. I'd wondered why we had such a large empty area of nothing by the sulfur pits. It adds up. It adds up now. That aside, however, I'm going to very quickly visit the shop, sell off some items. And then I think that's where we'll leave it. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a lovely time. But yeah, where's the nearest shop? Got a few vendors.
You don't much like me, huh?
Sebastian here. And
It's nothing personal. I'm just
Okay.
not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Fair Pravati just
You
wants
look
to make
like a man
friends.
who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Not really. Not really. I'm here to sell stuff. That's what I'm here for. I want to sell junk. I remove the collectible cards and sell all junk. Got a lot of tossball cards. Look at them. It's lovely. It's lovely. Aside from that, I would like to repair all equipped. I would like to then sell. I'm going to go through probably weapons first. If it's not something I am using, it is going to be sold. If it's a unique thing that I got given, I'm tempted to keep it, but I might just sell it anyway. So if I'm not going to use it, what's the point in keeping it, you know? Just keep selling. Pickaxe I'm going to keep just in case. We're not using you. That might be moddable and given to someone else, potentially. So I'll hold off on that one. I think, yeah, Euthanasia kit. It's just a shotgun, you can sell it. Got a pristine blade. A pristine unique weapon. Pretty cool. A Hammer of Olympus. Sell those. My weight is steadily going down. Next, stealth skills. We want to keep dialogue skills. Engineering is going to be amazing if I ever need it. I can just stick that on. Why I tend not to do, but that doesn't weigh anything, so I'll keep it. We're not needing you. Inspiration we don't need. Block we don't. Medical I'll hang on to just in case. You can sell that. You can sell... It's a little bit mean. But we can sell, yeah, Vicar Max's armor. Purpleberry police armor. I don't need it. Do I want it? I'm not planning to ever bribe people. That's not really something I do. I kind of just persuade. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna keep selling these as an MSI Elite helmet. Again, decent, but at heavy armor, level 12 isn't going to be very good. Yeah. As a light armor with 29 armor stat, then yeah, maybe. The rest, probably not. We need you. We do not need you. Sneak attack damage is tempting, so I'm going to hold on to that. In the right situation, that can maybe help. Also, it's an eye patch. I haven't seen another eye patch. Damage to creatures up from sublights. MSI Elite Armor. Again, I'm just gonna sell it. Keep that one. I'll sell this one. Although in-ray damage is a 10% damage boost. The right person, that could be good. I'm gonna keep our science glasses as well, I think. Block I can get rid of, I can get rid of you. I think I sell this? And then I believe that is me now cleared out the vast majority of my inventory. We'd have a whole bunch of these we could sell. Like if I sold 1,000 of these, I wouldn't really be missing much. But, I mean, it doesn't get much money. I don't need to. It doesn't weigh anything either. If it doesn't weigh anything, I don't need to do anything with it. All of these presumably have some weight. There's a lot of it. Including apparently a pristine one. I didn't even know there was a dodge button. There's a dodge button? Oh yeah, you can double tap space. Huh. I'm never going to use that. You're getting sold because you're quite valuable. Yeah, I've got a lot of things. I am going to keep them all. But I'm not necessarily going to keep all copies of all of it. It's like, I don't need 12 gyro cells. I could argue I don't need more than 2. Back to Zat, honestly, you're more interesting. I'll keep some of you. I think that's most of the ones I've got a silly amount of now gone. And yeah, that should now be inventory cleared out. Well, it's like how he's a wildlife emporium. It's a shop tag. Yeah, for now, that's that. We're going to go investigate that ship next time. With Elaine Parvati in tow, because I'm curious about more of the kind of dialogue between companions. Yeah, for now that is all. I very much appreciate the company, and I'll hopefully see you all about. Bye for now.